Okay, welcome students. Is the voice audible? Is the code clear? The writing that is written clear to you? If it is clear, then we can start probably. Let the students join in. Yes. Yes, students, kindly comment in the comment box that the voice and audio and video both are clear. So we start the class today. Okay, it's clear. Ajay, it's clear. Okay. Akshit, okay, it's clear. Very good. All right. Okay, let the students join in. In the meantime, those who have joined can click the like button on this live video. Click the like button. Like button will be there. You can click, and you can also subscribe the channel for latest updates and our videos. Okay, let the students join in. Kindly write. Those who have joined can comment if you are here. You can comment yes, sir. Okay. So students, time you will join, I will just tell you what we are here for. Good evening to you all. So we are here on this platform NIMBUS CATalyst, and we will be taking you through the journey of logical reasoning for common admission test. This is held every year in the month of probably November or December. So other examinations also apart from CAT, there will be SNAP, ZAT, CMAT, MAT, Nasimonji, and other examinations. So we'll be taking you through the logical reasoning section. So I'll be taking you to the logical reasoning section. This is Rahul Dev. So I'll be training you on the reasoning part. And for logical reasoning section, we'll train you for all the examinations that are there for management entrance examination. That is CAT, SNAP, ZAT, okay, and other MAT, CMAT, and all. Okay, so I'll be teaching you all the subjects, topics of logical reasoning. So I'll tell you the first how many topics are there and what all we'll be covering in these video lectures series. Let the students join in. Okay, students who all have joined, kindly comment in the comment box that you kindly write in the comment box that you are here. So I'll be telling you all the chapters in logical reasoning that we will be covering for all the examinations that I held. Okay, this year November CAT will be there, but it may get a little delayed, maybe November or December. due to this situation that is there in COVID-19. So November or December will be all these examinations held. So till then we need to prepare ourselves at our homes, and online teaching is one of the best platform to learn the subjects, all the subjects, and logical reasoning being the most important part of CAT, one of the most important. So will be is most important. Why? Because it is the most scoring. It is easy to grasp, and then we can score very well in this section if we are thorough with the topics that are there in logical reasoning. Okay, so we need to be very thorough with the topics, and we need to practice them, practice the questions that are there in this. Okay, so let students join in. We'll start. So what I'll tell you today, I'll first tell you what all are the topics that we'll be covering. Okay, so firstly, logical reasoning part 1. So I'll tell you all topics that I will cover, from not only from CAT but from all other examinations, management examinations. That is, the other examinations are SNAP, POSES, okay, ZAT, Saviors, then is MAT, CMAT, then you have NMIMS, okay, then we have other exams, but majorly these are the 6 examinations that are there. So CAT is the most important. So we'll be studying logical reasoning from all these examinations point of view. Okay, students. So can you tell me who all are there? Can you tell me who all are there? Akshit is there, Ajay is there, and so is it clear? Voice in videos is clear, is visible, board is properly visible. Kindly comment. Once I get the comments, I'll start with the topic. Okay, Jyoti, yes, welcome Jyoti. Good evening. Okay, so all the other candidates who are there, please write in the comment section that all here. Okay, Akshit, all good. Okay, very fine. So let us start करते हैं. So Jyoti, are you getting the voice and video both together? Audible? Ankush, okay, yes. Ankush Gupta, welcome Ankush. All right. So okay students, so we'll be starting up. Let us start with the topics. First, students, I'll tell you all the topics that are there in logical reasoning section, and that too from the point of view of CAT, SNAP, ZAT, MAT, CMAT, and NMIMS. So we'll be covering in logical reasoning all the examination. Mainly we'll be covering CAT, but we'll do the reasoning for other examinations also. Okay. So all the topics I'll write down. You first observe what all are the topics, and one by one we'll be completing these topics in our lectures, in our coming lectures. Okay. Jyoti says yes. Kavita, good evening. Okay, so all can hear and see the board. So kindly respond while in between also, so that I can get to know that you are getting the things or not. Okay. So we need a two-way communication. write your comments whenever I ask questions. So do write comments on the comment box. Okay. So let us start, students. So all the topics that are there. First topic I'll start. So the first topic that is there is called directions. Directions and distance is the first topic that we will be covering. Okay. In logical reasoning. Second topic is inequalities. Inequalities we'll cover in two: simple inequalities, or we'll cover in three: coded inequalities, and third will be statement inequalities. Okay. So third part we'll be moving further. That will be blood relations. So this is one of the important topics. Fourth topic that we'll be covering is syllogs. Okay, these are four topics. Fifth topic I'll write down here. Fifth topic will be alphabets. Sometimes we can directly get questions from alphabets and their codes. So sixth topic is codes, that is coding and decoding. Decoding is the sixth topic. Seventh topic will be sitting arrangement. Eighth is puzzle type of questions. In CAT common admission test that is held every year in the month of November or December, basically the examination is concerned about puzzles. So how do we solve puzzles? We'll do it in the eighth topic. Okay, ninth topic will be covering clocks and calendars. 10th topic that I will cover will be your cubes, cuboids, and dice. Cuboids, and dice. Okay, this will be 10th topic. 11th topic will be ranking. 12th will be mathematical reasoning. All right. Then 13th topic we'll cover will be sports and games. There are certain questions based on sports and games. Students, this is not a GK topic. I'm not telling you this from GK point of view. इसमें ये नहीं आता कि किसने स्पोर्ट्स में अवार्ड जीता, किसने कौन सा फर्स्ट प्राइज गोल्ड मेडल किसने जीता, इसमें ये नहीं आता. इसमें there is a medal tally given, and in that medal tally we need to find out who won the match with which other team. Okay, sports and games, we have a special topic, that is sports and games. Okay, now then we'll be covering miscellaneous topics like analogies and statement type of question. Analogies will be 14th, and 15th will be statement type of question. Statement type of question means in which statement and conclusion is there, or your assumption is there, assumption type of question, or argument. Okay, so this is 15 topic, and then last 16 topic we'll cover miscellaneous type of questions. Okay, so majorly we'll be concerned with these 16 chapters, and one or two more plus or minus we will do as we move ahead. So this is the major syllabus that we'll be covering in logical reasoning section. So kindly comment in the comment box that are you able to see the things on board, and are you able to hear me properly? So I'll start with the first lecture, that is directions and distance. So I'll start with the first lecture. So are you able to hear? Kindly tell me in the comment box. So we'll be starting up with the first topic, that is directions. Okay, students, if it is clear, then we can start. The first topic, directions. Yes, it's clear. Akshit says clear. Jyoti clear. Kavita clear. Okay. So let us start. Ankush, are you clear? Ankush Gupta. Okay. So all clear. So now let us start with the topic called direction. What is direction? Directions, basically four directions are there. North, south, east, west. So let us start with the basics of directions. So directions, there are four basic directions: north, south, east, west. This is north, this is south, this is east, and this is west. So we need to have a basic idea about what is north and what is south first. Okay, and then these are basic directions that are there, and from these basic directions we derive four more directions. That is, first is this northeast, second is southeast, third is southwest, and fourth direction is northwest. Okay, so these are basically four more directions derived from these basic directions. These are north, south, east, and west. Okay, so firstly we should know in which direction is north, which direction is south. Okay, so now let us see how is this. We know that north direction is basically perpendicular to east direction. So we get to know from here, north is perpendicular to east. That means this angle is 90°. Similarly, south is again perpendicular to east. South is also perpendicular to west, and north is also perpendicular to west. So from the first uh, graph, we know that these are basically all perpendicular lines. So that means the angles between them is 90 degrees. So what is the angle here and here? What is the angle between northeast direction and north direction? Kindly comment in the comment box. What is the direction? What is the angle between northeast and north? So kindly write in the comment box, students. What is the angle of northeast with north? Yes, students. Akshit says 45. Uh, okay. Akshit says 45 degrees. All right. Uh, others are not giving any answers. Kindly write down. So Akshit, you say 45°, but you are not right, because this definitely is 90 means 45, 45. This is your opinion. But northeast can be this direction also. Northeast can be this direction also. So northeast can be any direction in between north and east. So it is generally viewed that it is in the middle, so it will be 45, but it is not 45 always. It can be any direction, starting from 0 to 90. It can be anything. So इसका answer 45 नहीं आएगा. This can be from 0 to 90, any angle it can take. So firstly we should know that any line in between north and east is northeast. Okay, so similarly in other directions also we can say it is not generally 45. Okay, so let's now move ahead. Now we see which is left and which is right once we start our journey in north direction. If I am starting in north, if I start in the north direction, okay, students, north, which is left and which is right? Again, if I start with the north, this direction is your left hand and this direction is your right hand. So we should be very clear with this, and we should apply this while solving the questions. And in the east direction, if I am going, so this will be left and this will be right. And in the south direction, this will be right and this will be left. The west direction, this will be right and this is left. Okay. So we should write down this thing, that in case of opposite direction, so if we are moving in opposite direction, that is north and south, your left will become my right and my right will become your left. Okay. So if we are facing each other, so my right will be your left and my left will be your right. Okay. So if we are going in opposite direction, so left becomes right, right becomes left. Similarly, east west, left becomes right, right becomes left. But east remains east, east will be east, and west will be west. So this is the foremost thing that we will be understanding, that north and south, left becomes right, right becomes left. But for north, east is this way. For south, east is again this way. So for east, they need to turn in the same direction. And for west also, they'll be turning here. This is west and this is west. Okay. So we should have a fair idea. If we are going north or south, east is always here. And if we are going north and south, west is always here. But left and right are changed. That means they become opposite. So left becomes right, right becomes left. Okay. So based on this, we'll go ahead. So this is basically the directions what we follow. So we'll start with the first rule of direction, that is rule number 1. Let's see which is rule number 1. Rule number 1 says Pythagoras theorem, students. Let's write rule number 1. This is basically the Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem. What is basically the Pythagoras theorem? Pythagoras theorem states that if I take a right angle triangle means this is 90 degree. So the side opposite to 90 degree will be called H, and side besides 90 degree will be called base, and this will be called perpendicular. So this is the Pythagoras theorem is applicable in case of right angle triangle. So this is H, this is B, and this is P. So according to Pythagoras theorem, what happens? H square is equal to B square plus P square. First relation between the sides of a right angle triangle. So H square is equal to B square plus P square. That means if this is 3 and this is 4, what will be the hypotenuse? If this is 3, this is 4, what is the value of hypotenuse? Kindly write in the comment section what is the value of hypotenuse. Yes, students, tell me. Okay, Akshay says 5. Okay, any other comments from Kavita, Jyoti, Ankush? Yes, write down your comments, please. What will be the value of H here? What we do is we put the values here. So 3 square is 9 plus 4 square is 16. So this becomes 25. So H square is 25. That means H will be equal to 5. So your hypotenuse will be equal to 5 centimeters. If this is 3 centimeter and this is 3 centimeter, this is 4 centimeters. So hypotenuse will be equal to your 5 centimeters. Okay. So let's see how we can further go into the Pythagoras theorem. Let's see. if my base is 5, perpendicular is 12, you need to calculate what will be the hypotenuse in this case. If the base is 5, perpendicular is 12, so what is the value of hypotenuse? Okay, Kavita, Jyoti, right, 5 is right, definitely this is the right answer. Very good. Ankush, are you there? Ankush Gupta. If you are listening to me, Ankush, kindly give your comments in the comment box. And you need to find out the value here. If B is 5, P is 12, so what is the value of hypotenuse? Write down in the comment section. Okay, Akshit says 13. All right. Okay, Jyoti says 13. Very good, Jyoti. Kavita 13. Okay. What we do is we apply this in Pythagoras theorem. H square is equal to B square plus P square. So B is 5 means 25 plus P is 12 means 144. So this becomes 169. If H square is 169, H has to be 13. So this value becomes 13. So this type of pairs, these will be called as Pythagoras triplets. The pair which satisfies the Pythagoras theorem is called Pythagoras triplets. Okay, students? So 3, 4, and 5 is a Pythagoras triplet. 5, 12, and 13 is again a Pythagoras triplet. Now you need to find out one or two, 3 questions more I will give you. Like 15 and 8 will form what? 24 and 7 will form what? 20 and 9 or 20 and 21 will form what? Okay. And 40 and 9 will form what? You need to find out the value of hypotenuse in each case. And again here also 6 and 8, or I'll give you 12 and 16 will form which value? 25 and 60 forms which value? 45 and 24 will form which value? 72 and 21 forms which value? 80, 84 will be what? And 80, 18 will be. So kindly write down all the answers in the comment section. What all are the right answers? Okay, Jyoti says 13, Kavita 13, very good. 13 was the right answer in the earlier question. So 5 and 13 we have got the answers, but try to find out the next values. Okay, Jyoti says 17. Very good, Jyoti. 17 is right. 15, 8, and 17 has to be the right answer. 15 square is 225. 8 square is 64. This total comes out to be 289. And 289 is the square of 17. Very good. 17 is right. All right. Go on to the next question. Akshit says 25. Okay, let's see if you're right or not, Akshit. Try to do these questions first. 1, 2, 3. And then I'll tell you how to do these questions. Okay. Jyoti 25. Okay. Kavita, are you getting the things? Kavita, are you getting this 17? How is this 17 coming from? I think Ankush is not here. Okay. Kavita, tell me Is 17 right, Kavita? Okay, 17, 25. Good, very good. Let's see, students, what all, how we can find out the next. 24 is square is 576, 576, and 7 square is 49. So this will be equal to 625. 625. 625 is basically the square of 25. So here we get answer is 25. Okay, very good. 20 square is 400. 21 square is 441. So this will be equal to 841. So 841, the square of which number? That is 29. So we get 29 as the right answer. Okay, so 2021 will become 29. 40, the square is 1600 and 9 is 81. So that becomes 1681. And this basically is the square of 41. So the right answer, very good, Jyoti, you are correct. 41 is the right answer. Very good. Okay, Kavita, Akshit. All right. So let's move further now. So these were the basic Pythagoras theorem values. Now from these we have derived values also. So what is the derived value equal to? Let's see. 12 and 16 is one of the pairs that we need to calculate the hypotenuse. One method is that you find out what is the square of 12. 12 square is 144. 16 is 256. Total comes out to be 400. Basically 400 is the square of 20. So we can find out the answer from this, that 20 is the right answer. Okay. So Jyoti is right. 20 is the right answer. Very good, Jyoti. But let's see how do we do by shortcut. Let's see. These two values, basically these values were the values which were not, we were not able to cut these values. We cannot further cut them. So these are basically the least form already, but these are not in the least form. So finally, firstly, what we'll do, we'll convert them into the lowest form. How do we convert them into lowest form? We divide the both the values by a common factor, which is dividing both these two numbers. That is 4. So we divide this by 4. We get 3 here, and divide by 4, we get 4 here. Okay, so we get 3 and 4 from this. So Kavita gets 2941. Very good, Kavita. 21. Jyoti, next answer 65. Okay, so let's see, students, how do we solve such question with the help of shortcut. So we have the common multiple 4. 4 3s are 12. 4 4s are 16. Now for 3 and 4 we get the answer as 5. We know that for 3 and 4 we have the hypotenuse as 5. Now this is getting multiplied by 4. This is also getting multiplied by 4. This also gets multiplied by 4. That means this answer has to be 20. So you need to do this question with the help of common factor that is dividing both the values. This is 25 and 60. So first find out the common factor that divides both, and that has to be 5. So 5 divides both. 5 divides this by 5, and this is 12. So this is 5 and 12. 5 and 12, the hypotenuse is 13. So if this is divided by 5, becomes 25. 12 5s are 60. 13 5s will be 65. So here this answer will be equal to 65. Now with a similar approach, calculate the other values also quickly. जल्दी से फाइंड आउट कीजिए 45 और 25 में क्या आएगा, 72 21 में क्या आएगा, and so on. Okay, then I'll tell you how to go about this question. Okay, try to find out what are the values. Okay, Jyoti, 65 is right. Now find out the next values. Okay, students, let us see. This is the common factor here. This we divide by 3, we get 15, and we get 8. So for 15 and 8, the final answer is 17. So this is 15 into 3 is 45, 8 3 is 24, 17 3 is 51. So 51 is the right answer here. Okay. And the common table here is again 3. This is 24. This is 7. So for 24 and 7, we get answer is 25. So this is 25. If this is multiplied by 3, this is also multiplied by 3. This also gets multiplied by 3. That means 75 is the right answer. Okay, students. So 75 is the right answer. Very good, Akshit. 51, 75. Jyoti, very good. Now, let's see next. This is divisible by 4. This becomes 20 and this is 21. So 21 becomes 29. So this is divisible by 4, divisible by 4, divisible by 4. 29 into 4 becomes 116. 116 is the right answer. Okay. Then we have, this is a common factor is 2. This is 40 and this is 9. 40 and 9 becomes 41. So this is multiplied by 2, this is multiplied by 2, this is also multiplied by 2. That means it becomes 82 is the right answer. So we get the following answers at the right answers. So try to get to the things. If you are clear, very good, Kavita, Akshit, Jyoti. If you're clear, we can move ahead. So these are the basic first rule that is there for Pythagoras theorem, and basic Pythagoras triplets are here, and these are derived Pythagoras triplets derived from basic one. Okay, so I'll give you a few more. Try to get 60, 11, and finally you need to get right answer 35 and 12. Find out the answer. And find out the right. Okay, three are more. These are called Pythagoras triplets. Okay, find out the three values: 60, 11, 35, 12, 84, and 13. Okay, let's see. Kavita, you're right. Jyoti, you're right. Okay, let's find out these three answers also. Let's see what are the values. Then we'll move. Okay. So based on this knowledge, we can start with the first question for the day today. Question number 1 is Ramesh and Suresh start from a common point. Start from a common point. They moved 30 and 72 kilometers. Sorry, they moved 30 kilometers each. Okay. Then this is given that Ramesh and Suresh starts from a common point in opposite direction. They go in opposite direction. Okay. They moved 30 kilometers each. Then they turned right side and moved 72 kilometers. Now that they have moved, now what is the what is the shortest distance between them? Need to find out this question. Okay, students. So 60 and 11. There are a few answers that are given here. Jyoti, you right, 60 and 11 and 61. Let's see how. 3600. This is 121. This comes out to be 3721. Okay, and 3721 is basically the square of 61. This we will tell you in the fundamental class of squares, that how it is the square of 61. So we'll tell you this. Now the next question, 35 and 12. 35 square is 1225 and 12 is 144. So this comes out to be 1369, and this is the square of basic 37. So 61 is first answer, 37 is the second answer. Okay, indirectly follow the the triplets. Directly you can see 60, 11 becomes 61, 35 and 12 becomes 37, and 84 the square becomes 6856. Let's see, this is 16 to 30. All right, let me, what is the square of 84? 84 square means 416, 8 4 32, 32 64 65. 8 square is 64, 70. Okay, 7056 is the square of this value, and 13 is 169. This is total equal to 7, right? This is 5, this is 7225, and this is the basic square of 85. So from here we get the answer 61, 37 and 85. These are the correct answers. Okay, so I'll tell you how to find out the square of big numbers. The calculations or fundamental class, we will provide you the fundamental class in which how to find out the square of big numbers. This also how to find out will apply, but right now you can just practice this, that you can just, so रटना है 60 or 11 का 61 होता है. You can just remember these values. These are Pythagoras triplets. Okay, now what you need to do, we have the knowledge of rule number 1, Pythagoras theorem. So we apply this theorem in this, the first question, that is Ramesh and Suresh. Okay, try to solve this question, then I'll tell you how to go about this question. Okay, so let's solve. Yes, answers please. The first question, Ramesh and Suresh start from a common point. They are starting from a common point and going in opposite direction. That means one is going in north and the other maybe in going in south. Okay, they move 30 kilometers each, and after 30 kilometers they turned right. They turned right side and moved 72 kilometers each. Now what is the shortest distance them? Wherever they are right now, what will be the shortest distance now between them? Okay, try to get this answer. How do we solve such question? I'll tell you how to go about it. First, you try it out at your end and give me the answer in the comment box. What is the right answer? Then I'll tell you how to go. Let's draw the figure first, student. First, Ramesh goes north 30, then he turned right. Right side of north is basically east. He goes here and moves 72 kilometers. Okay, 72, this is 30. So Ramesh is here now. And Suresh going in the opposite direction, that is south, moves 30 kilometers, then turned right. So right side will be in west. So he goes 72 kilometer here. So right now Suresh is here. Here is Ramesh, here is Suresh. What is shortest distance between them? Shortest distance will be the distance from where each can see both of them directly. Shortest distance. So shortest distance, because this is symmetrical figure, this is 30, this is 30, this is 72, this is 72. So this line will pass through the starting point, that is O. This line will be passing through the starting common point, that is O. Now we need to find out what is this distance. So to calculate this distance, we calculate this and we calculate this. So how do we calculate this? Let's see. This is the basically right angle triangle, and this is base, this is perpendicular, so this will be hypotenuse. So we need to calculate 30 and 72, the hypotenuse of these two values. What is a common factor that is there in both? That is 6. So we get 5 here and 12 here. Okay. We should remember that the hypotenuse of 5 and 12 has to be 13. If this is 5 into 6, that is 30, 12 into 6, that is 72, 13 into 6 will become 78. So this question mark is 78, this question mark is also 78 because these are same values here and here. So 78 plus 78 will give us 156. Okay, so the answer for this question will be 156 kilometers. Final answer. Okay, so are you getting the answer? Very good, Jyoti. 78 is right, but the final answer is not 78. This will be 78 plus 78, that is 156. Okay. Very good, Akshit. 156 is right. Okay, Kavita, are you getting the right answer? 156. So this was the first question based on your approach of directions. You need to understand which direction are you in and which direction is left and right, and your Pythagoras theorem you need to understand. Okay, let's get to the second question now. I'll give you second question, question number 2. Okay, let's see what is question number 2. Question number 2 says Ramesh and Suresh starts from a common point in opposite direction. They moved 30 kilometers each. Then they turned west side, little change, and moved 72 kilometers each. Now what is the shortest distance between them? There is not much change in the question number 2, but definitely the approach and the concept changes here. Okay, try to find out what is the right answer for this question number 2. Let's see. There is a little change, but that change is enough for the next concept. Let's see what is the right answer, student. Tell me. Okay, Jyoti, Kavita, Akshit, Ankush, tell me the answer. What is the right answer? I'll draw the diagram first and then try to solve the right answer. Okay, Akshit says 60 kilometers. Akshit 60. Let's see how do we get the right answer. We have a common point from where start. Ramesh goes into the north direction. Let's suppose Ramesh is going in north. He moved 30 and Suresh goes into south. He moves 30. Okay, done. Now they turned west side. West side means they turn towards the west direction. So he also turns in this direction. He also turns in this. What is the difference between in this question is earlier it was given right side or left side would have been different in opposite direction or in this direction. Okay, but this west and east is the same direction they will move. So west is this and east will be this. Okay, so they moved, they turned west side and moved 72 kilometers. So they are moving 72 kilometers here. So they reach here, this position. Now, what is the shortest distance between them? Suresh is here now, Ramesh is here now. Okay. So, what is the shortest distance between them? What we do is uh, we join R to S. So, this line is definitely parallel to this line. So, this line will be equal to this line. That is 30 this, 30 this. So, this will be equal to 60 kilometers. So, directly we can get the right answer as 60 kilometers, students. Okay, so the answer for second is 60. Yes, Akshit, you are right. 60 is right. Yes, others, Jyoti, Kavita, did you get the right answer? Okay, Kavita says 60. Very good, Kavita. This is right. Okay, now let us come to the question number 3 now. Let us come to question number 3. Okay, Jyoti, yes, you are getting the things. Very good. So let's go to question number 3. Similar question now. Let's see. Ramesh and Suresh starts from a common point. This is remaining the same in opposite direction. They moved. Okay, now I am changing here the question. They moved 18 and 12 kilometers respectively. Okay, 18 and 12 kilometers respectively. And then turned left side, the important left side, and moved 10 and 4 kilometer respectively. What is the shortest distance between them? Need to find out this question, question number 3, that what is the shortest distance between them if they turned left after moving certain distance, and this time the distances that each are moving is different. Earlier they used to travel same distance both directions. Now the distance is different. Okay, this is the basic difference between question number 1 and 3. All right, so try to solve this question now, students. Give me the right answers, then we'll move further. Let's see who gets the right answer. It's a very good question and you need to solve this question. I hope everybody gets the right answer. All the 4 students get the right answer. Tell me what are the right answers. Jyoti, Kavita, Akshit. Okay, let's see the diagram first. What diagram? This is the starting point. Ramesh moves 18, Suresh moves 12. Okay, then they turned left. This is the left side, left, and for this is the left side. This is left. Okay, they turned left and moved. He moves 10 kilometers and he moves 4 kilometers. So finally, Ramesh is here. Ramesh is here. What is the shortest distance between them? The shortest distance between them. Shortest distance will be the distance on face to face when they will come. This is the shortest distance. Shortest distance. Okay. So first, tell me that is it necessary that this line will pass through the common starting point or no? Will this line surely pass through this point or not? Just tell me this question first. Will this pass through this common point, origin point or not? Is it necessary that this passes through this point? Tell me in the comment section. Jyoti says yes, will pass through the origin point. Kavita, Akshit, will this pass through the common origin point? It says no. Okay. And what are your views, Kavita? Yes, Kavita says yes, sir, this will pass. Okay, let me clarify. In the question number 1, where we made this line pass through the common point, this was 20 and this was 20, this was 72 and this was 72. So the values here and here were equal. So in that case, these both triangles were similar. So this will pass through the common origin point. But this time, as the values here and here are different and here are different, so this is not the case where this line will pass through the common origin point. So this will not pass. No is the right answer. This will not pass through O. Okay, this will be somewhere here and O will be somewhere here. So how to go about it? If I tell you that calculate this side from 18 and 10 and then calculate this side from 12 and this is 12, from 12 and 4 calculate this side. So will it be equal that these two lines sum is equal to this line? Will these two, this is probably x and this is y. We calculate this as x, this is y, and this we wanted to calculate. So is it the case that x plus y will be equal to z? Is it equal? Tell me this. Do you think that this is equal? If you are going directly in the path, if you're going directly in this direction and you take a little tighter, longer turn, so this x plus y will not be equal to z. Okay, so this will not be equal to z. That means we cannot find out this line and then we total this both the values. So this will not give us the right answer. So we will not calculate this, neither we will calculate this, but we will try to calculate the distance RS directly. How do we do it? What we do is we try to make this triangle complete by extrapolating these lines. We extrapolate these lines and we try to form this triangle. Okay, so this triangle is basically a right angle triangle. Here this is right angle, so this will be the hypotenuse here and this side is this side. This side is base and this is perpendicular. Okay, this side we know is 4 from here to here, and this is basically 10. So this is 10 from here to here. So this total will be 14. This is 14 total, and this is 12, and this is 18. So this total will be 30. This total from here to here is 30. So we get that this is 30 and this is 14. We need to calculate hypotenuse. So for 14 and 30, we need to calculate the value of hypotenuse. Okay, students, tell me, are you getting the things or not? Till here, are you getting? So if you're getting, try to calculate the value of h. Now, we solve this by common factor. Are you getting the things? Common factor is 2. 2 sevens are 14. 2 15s are 30. 7 and 15 will give us, sorry, this will be 8 and 15. So try to, okay, let's see. So 7 and 15, we cannot find out this by the formula. So 14 square plus 30 square is basically 196 plus 900 will be equal to 1096. And this is approximately equal to 31 approximately 31.5 kilometers. Okay, 31.5 kilometers. Okay, Akshit says 34. 34 Akshit तब होता है जब 16 और 30 आता है. यहाँ पे 16 नहीं बन रहा है, यहाँ 14 बन रहा है. 16 और 30 से क्या बनता है? ये 2 कॉमन आया था. 8 और 15, 8 और 15 का 17 बन जाता है. ये 2 जा 16, 15 टू 30, 17 टू 34. ये 34 तब आता है जब ये 16 और 30 होता है. ये 16 होता है और ये 30 होता है. बट ये 14 है, तो 14 से हमने कैलकुलेट कर लिया. 14 का स्क्वायर 196, 30 का स्क्वायर 900. 1096 is basically the square of 31.5. Okay, approximately 31.5 is the right answer for this question. Okay, students, question number 3 is clear. Now we move on to question number 4. Try to solve this. Question number 3 का basic approach clear है students? अगर basic approach clear है, this is hypotenuse and we need to extrapolate and find out the values here. So we move to question number 4 now. Question number 4 says, let's see. Let's see next question, student. They moved 8 kilometers and 12 kilometers respectively. Then they turned towards east side and moved 41 kilometers and 20 kilometers respectively. Okay, now what is the shortest distance between them? So you need to find out this answer, students. Let's see how to go about this question. Try to find out this answer. Okay, let's see who solves. Let's see. Okay, Akshit says 29. 29 kilometers. Let's see, right or wrong. Check it out again, Akshit. Yes, Jyoti, Kavita. Any answers from you also? Kindly comment if you're getting the right answers. Okay, students, let us draw this diagram first. Ramesh goes north, moves 8, opposite direction has to be north-south direction. North-south direction. This has to be specified here. Okay, north-south direction. Okay, he goes north 8 kilometers. The previous question also, question number 2, where he turned west. This has to be north-south. So mistakenly written in opposite direction. This has to be north-south direction. Okay, so Ramesh moved north here 8 kilometers and Suresh moved 12 kilometers south. This is south. Suresh 12 kilometers here. Then they both turn towards east. They both turn towards east means they are turning this way. So Ramesh moved 41 and Suresh moved just 20. So Suresh is here, Ramesh is here. So what is the shortest distance? Eye to eye contact is the shortest distance. This one. Okay, we need to find out what is this value. All right. So this value is the required value. How do we find out this value? Let's see, students. Who all are getting the answers? 32's Kavita says 32. 32 is not right, Kavita. Again, try to find out the value. What we do is, this is the value that we are looking for. So we try to, what we do, we make a parallel line parallel to this line parallel to this line. So if this is 12 and 8, so this becomes 20 parallel line. This is, that means this is north south, this is east. That means this is actually a perpendicular 90 degree. If this is a triangle 90 degree perpendicular, so this side opposite to this will be hypotenuse. This will be hypotenuse. Okay. So if this is 20 and this is the hypotenuse and this total is 41, this is 20, so this is also 20 here. This total was 41 minus 20, so this comes out to be 21. So now in a triangle we have two sides given, 20 and 21 is one set of sides. We need to calculate hypotenuse. How we'll do? 20, 21 to calculate hypotenuse. Directly we can remember that 20, 21 was 29, or we can say 400 plus 441, that is 841, and this is the square of 29. So hypotenuse this time will be equal to 29 kilometers. So answer here will be 29 kilometers. Okay. So from the very first Pythagoras theorem, we get to know these 4 questions and answer to these 4 questions. How do we do them? Okay. Students generally make a mistake in these type of questions: left, right, east, and west. So you should be very thorough with the directions. Which is the east direction, which is the west direction, which is left, and which is right. Okay. So from these 4 questions, you will be able to now decide where would be the turn. Okay. Now we move ahead. We move on to rule number 2 now. Rule number 2 says, okay, we move on to rule number 2. Rule number 2 says that if a situation is given to you, like Ramesh starts from this common point, moves in 10 kilometers north, then he turned right and moves 20 kilometers towards. So Ramesh finally is here. Okay. So what does Ramesh do? Ramesh moved 10 kilometers north and 20 kilometers. So in the second rule, the directions are asked. In which direction is he facing now? Okay, the first question is which direction is Ramesh facing now? And second question is, in which direction is he from original point? Two questions, simple questions are there. Need to just find out in which direction is he facing and in which direction is he from the original point. Okay. Try to give me the right answers of both the questions. Try to find out. This is a diagram that is given to you, and based on this diagram, you need to calculate both the questions. Okay, students, tell me. Okay, yes. What are the right answers? Tell me in the comment section. So the first question is, in which direction is he facing? Which direction is he facing? So he moved 10 kilometers north, then 20 kilometers east. So he's stopping here. So he is still looking in this direction. That means direction facing is the last direction that he moved. That will be east. The last direction that he moved is the direction that he is facing. So that will be east direction. And in which direction is he from original point? So this was the original point and now he is here. So from this direction, from this original point, he has moved in this direction. And this direction is basically the direction between north and east. So this is actually northeast. So from the original point, if we are asking the question, so that will be northeast is the right answer. What we do is, which all direction he has moved, we combine these two, north and east. So final answer here will be northeast. Okay. So there are two types of questions in this. One is direction he is facing, and second is direction is he from original point. So these are the two right answers for this. Okay. So we'll try to mix rule number 1 and rule number 2, and we'll solve this question based on rule number 1 and rule number 2. Let's see, students. Let's see. We can find out. Okay, Jyoti says north. North is not the right answer. Northeast is the right answer. Okay, combining both these two values. Okay, let's see one question. Suresh. Suresh travels 35 kilometers south, then 12 kilometers. Okay, so I'm giving you a question from rule number 1 and rule number 2 combined. Okay, so question number 1 says A part, what is the total distance traveled? Okay, B part is, what is the shortest distance from starting point? Question is, what is the direction facing after the traveled both the kilometers? What is the direction he is facing? Fourth, B part is, what is the direction is from starting which direction is from the starting point? Direction is starting point. There are 4 questions. try to answer these 4 questions and give me the right answers. Okay, tell me what are the right answers for these 4 questions: A, B, C, and D. Okay, try to get to the answer. Tell me, and then I'll solve you for you how to go about this. 47, 37, east, southeast. Fifth. Okay. Let's see what are the right answers. It says 47, 37, east and southeast. Let's have the answers from other students also. Jyoti, Kavita, and Ankush. Tell me what are the answers. Yes, students, tell me. Okay, let's approach the question now. Generally, what is suggested is that you draw a diagram, but we can solve this question without drawing the diagram also. Let's draw the diagram first. South, he is going south 35, then he moves east 12. This is 35, 12. This is starting point O. This is where Suresh is. Okay. What is the total distance traveled? Total distance traveled is 35 plus 12. We add them both. 35 plus 12 is equal to 47. So the right answer is 47 kilometers. The first is very easy. Okay. Second question is shortest distance from starting point. यहाँ से सबसे छोटा सबसे शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस कितना रहेगा? शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस क्या होता है जब फेस टू फेस हम डायरेक्टली इनके बीच में स्ट्रेट लाइन ड्रॉ करेंगे O and S. So we need to find out OS is equal to what? So 35 square 1225, 12 square 144. This is total 1369. 1369 is square of 37. So this OS will be equal to 37 kilometers. So this is the right answer. Okay. Second का आंसर ये रहेगा. थर्ड का आंसर क्या रहेगा स्टूडेंट्स? सी का व्हाट इज द डायरेक्शन फेसिंग. फेसिंग मैंने आपको बताया जो लास्ट डायरेक्शन होगी वही डायरेक्शन फेसिंग होगी. तो ये ईस्ट इसका आंसर आ जाएगा. तो ईस्ट इज द राइट आंसर फॉर द थर्ड क्वेश्चन. इसका आंसर ईस्ट आएगा. So Jyoti says 37. Very good. There are 4 questions. So this is 47. This is 37. This is east. Direction is from the starting point. Starting point से कौन सी डायरेक्शन में वो अब है? तो ये कौन सी डायरेक्शन है? साउथ और ईस्ट के बीच में. दैट इज साउथ ईस्ट. This direction is southeast. So we can directly see also from this. This is south and this is so south plus east, southeast. तो चौथे का आंसर साउथ ईस्ट आ जाएगा स्टूडेंट्स. ओके. So very good. Jyoti says 37 east, southeast. Fine. Kavita, are you getting? Kavita says 47, 37 east, north east. कहाँ से आ गया कविता? कविता नॉर्थ ईस्ट कहाँ से आया? नॉर्थ में तो कभी गया ही नहीं वो. साउथ एंड ईस्ट. सो लास्ट आंसर आपका गलत है. नॉर्थ ईस्ट नहीं आएगा. क्या आएगा? साउथ ईस्ट आएगा. ओके. ठीक है कविता. ओके. लेट्स सी वन मोर क्वेश्चन स्टूडेंट्स. एक और क्वेश्चन करते हैं. क्वेश्चन 2 है. अब दिनेश बहुत मूव करता है इधर उधर. तो दिनेश बहुत उसको ट्रैवलिंग का बड़ा शौक है. लेट्स सी कैसे ट्रैवल करता है वो. ट्रैवल्स 12 किलोमीटर नॉर्थ, 13 किलोमीटर ईस्ट, 14 किलोमीटर साउथ. 15 कर लो इसको. 15 किलोमीटर साउथ एंड 17 किलोमीटर वेस्ट. स्टूडेंट्स 4 बार वो इस तरह से चला. कविता ओके गॉट इट. वेरी गुड. तो 4 बार ये चला इस तरीके से. तो आपने निकालना है स्टूडेंट. यही 4 क्वेश्चन निकालने हैं. इस क्वेश्चन में 2 के भी यही 4 पार्ट्स हैं क्वेश्चन के. ए बी सी एंड डी. तो आपने निकालना है कि विच इज द शॉर्टेस्ट, विच इज द टोटल डिस्टेंस ट्रेवल्ड बाय हिम, द शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस फ्रॉम द स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट, which direction is he facing, और इन विच डायरेक्शन इज ही फ्रॉम दी स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट, ओरिजिनल पॉइंट से किस डायरेक्शन में वो चला है. ओके, ट्राई टू फाइंड आउट बेस्ड ऑन दिस क्वेश्चन, the four questions there, try to find out this answers. Okay students, let's see who gets the right answers. Okay, okay, Jyoti says 67. 67 का आंसर है टू Jyoti 5 57, not 60. What is total distance traveled? What is shortest distance? Direction face direction is starting point. Okay, 67 चेक कीजिए. ओके स्टूडेंट, लेट अस सी टोटल डिस्टेंस कैसे निकालें. टोटल डिस्टेंस के लिए हम सबको ऐड कर देंगे. 12 प्लस 13 प्लस 15 प्लस 17, 7 प्लस 5 12, 17, 1 2 3 4 5 57. तो ये आंसर 57 आएगा. 7 जो निकाला ज्योति, दैट इज रॉन्ग. 57 इज द राइट आंसर. ओके, अब ये तो आंसर आ गया. शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस कैसे निकालें? शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस निकालने के लिए हमें डायग्राम बनाना पड़ेगा. 12 किलोमीटर इधर, 13 किलोमीटर इधर, फिर 15 किलोमीटर इधर, फिर 17 किलोमीटर इधर, ऐसे ऐसे करते करते डायग्राम बनेगा. बट आपको नहीं लगता ये लेंथी जाएगा बहुत डायग्राम? तो इसको करने के लिए हम एक स्पेशल, मैं आपको स्पेशल मेथड बता रहा हूं. देखो ध्यान से क्या करना है. अब हम क्या करते हैं, नॉर्थ में से नॉर्थ को ऐड करते हैं, नॉर्थ में से साउथ को माइनस करते हैं, साउथ में साउथ को ऐड करते हैं, साउथ में से नॉर्थ को माइनस करते हैं. इसी तरह से ईस्ट में ईस्ट ऐड करना है, ईस्ट में से वेस्ट माइनस करना है, वेस्ट में वेस्ट ऐड करना है, वेस्ट में से ईस्ट माइनस करना है. ये 4 रूल्स हैं जो कि हमें ध्यान में रखना है इस क्वेश्चन को करते वक्त. क्या करें स्टूडेंट्स, लेट अस सी. ये नॉर्थ है और ये साउथ है. नॉर्थ में साउथ को माइनस करते हैं, इसका मतलब 15 में से 12 माइनस होगा, बचेगा कितना, 3 किलोमीटर. अब ये नॉर्थ था, ये साउथ था. क्योंकि साउथ बड़ा है नॉर्थ से, तो साइन किसका आ जाएगा स्टूडेंट्स, साउथ का. साउथ आ जाएगा 3 किलोमीटर साउथ. ओके, तो यहां से हमने निकाला इसको और इसको कैंसिल किया, 3 किलोमीटर साउथ हमारा आंसर आ गया. ओके, इस तरह से ईस्ट और वेस्ट को माइनस करेंगे. 17 माइनस 13 कितना होता है, 4 किलोमीटर. 4 किलोमीटर निकाला हमने आंसर, 17 माइनस 13. और साइन किसका आएगा, क्योंकि वेस्ट बड़ा है तो वेस्ट का साइन आ जाएगा. तो हमारे पास ये 2 फाइनल वैल्यूज आ गई. इन चारों को काटने के बाद हमने 2 निष्कर्ष निकाला कि ये 2 फाइनल वैल्यूज हैं. तो शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस क्या रहेगा. अब इसका मतलब वो क्या हुआ कि 3 किलोमीटर वो साउथ गया और 4 किलोमीटर वो वेस्ट गया. तो ये हमें वैल्यू निकालनी है. दिस इज 3, दिस इज 4 एंड दिस इज 90 डिग्री. तो दिस विल बी इक्वल टू 5. तो शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस कितना आ जाएगा, 5 किलोमीटर. स्टूडेंट्स, ये हमारा आंसर आएगा 5. आर यू गेटिंग द थिंग स्टूडेंट्स? सबको समझ में आ रहा है? अप्रॉक्स 26.5. अक्षित गलत है. ज्योति 57 इज राइट. कविता 57 इज राइट. बट नेक्स्ट वाला समझ में आया, 5 किलोमीटर्स. एंड व्हाट इज द डायरेक्शन फेसिंग? डायरेक्शन फेसिंग मतलब जो लास्ट डायरेक्शन उसमें चली थी, कौन सी चली थी, वेस्ट. तो यहाँ का आंसर वेस्ट आ जाएगा, इसका आंसर सी का. और डी का आंसर क्या आ जाएगा, स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट से कौन सी डायरेक्शन में है, स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट से कौन सी डायरेक्शन में है, ये दो डायरेक्शन फाइनल डायरेक्शन आ रही हैं, साउथ और वेस्ट। हम इन दोनों कंबाइन कर देंगे तो हमारा आंसर स्टूडेंट क्या आ जाएगा, साउथ वेस्ट। तो फोर्थ यानी डी का आंसर साउथ वेस्ट आएगा। ओके, क्लियर हो रहा है। कविता 7 किसका आंसर है, 7 नहीं है आंसर। 4 और 3 का क्या निकालेंगे, हाइपोटेन्यूज निकालेंगे। 4 का स्क्वायर 16 प्लस 9, 16 प्लस 9 इज 25, 25 इज एक्चुअली 5 का स्क्वायर। ओके, तो 3 एंड 4 का हम हाइपोटेन्यूज निकालेंगे तो 5 आंसर आएगा, शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस निकाल रहे हैं हम यहाँ पर। ओके, तो ये वेस्ट आ गया, वेरी गुड। अक्षित सेज गॉट इट सर, साउथ वेस्ट ये आंसर आएगा। ओके, तो एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन हमारा आज का वो मैं लिखने जा रहा हूं आपके सामने, ये जरूर करना है सबने ट्राई, और आंसर सही निकालना है, ध्यान से करना क्वेश्चन। ये सबको समझ में आ गया तो हम आगे बढ़े। चलिए लेट अस गो अहेड नाउ। आपको मैं क्वेश्चन 3 आज का लास्ट क्वेश्चन दे रहा हूं, इसको करके देखना, और फिर अगली क्लास में इससे आगे बढ़ेंगे। क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 सेज, लेट्स सी क्या है। मुकेश को भी ट्रैवलिंग का बड़ा शौक है, ये भी ट्रैवल करता है, देखो कैसे ट्रैवल कर रहा है। 10 किलोमीटर्स नॉर्थ, then turns left and move 15 kilometers, then turns left 20 kilometers, then turn right 20 kilometers, then turns left 15 kilometers। ओके, ये स्टूडेंट ये सिचुएशन है मुकेश के साथ, उसने इतना इतना टर्न किया, ऐसे ऐसे टर्न करते करते वो इतना इतना चला। अब आपने क्या निकालना है, यही 4 क्वेश्चंस निकालने हैं आपने स्टूडेंट। ओके, need to find out what is the total distance traveled by Mukesh, and then what is the shortest distance, and what are the directions facing or direction from the original point क्या रहेंगे। ओके, तो इसी के साथ लास्ट क्वेश्चन है, इसी के साथ हम आज का लेक्चर एंड करेंगे। बट उससे पहले जाते जाते क्वेश्चंस के सारे आंसर्स आपने सही निकालने हैं। लेट अस सी इसके आंसर सही आते हैं। अब जिन्होंने भी गॉट इट सर लिखा है, यस सर लिखा है, तो अब सही आंसर निकालने भी पड़ेंगे। ओके, चारों के चारों अब निकालिए आंसर और मुझे बताओ। स्टूडेंट्स आंसर कर रहे हो सभी, क्वेश्चंस को करके देखो और आंसर्स बताओ। कितने आंसर्स आ गए हैं, 70.25 साउथ, देखते हैं। 7 पॉइंट है, 70 आपने ये निकाला, 25 ये निकाला, और साउथ ये निकाला, ये वाली डायरेक्शन नहीं आई आपकी। ओके, देखते हैं क्या आंसर सही है गलत है। कविता ज्योति बताओ आपके क्या आंसर आ रहे हैं। तो सबसे पहले क्वेश्चन के लिए तो हमें क्या करना है, सबको ऐड ही करना है। 10 प्लस 15 प्लस 20 प्लस 20 प्लस 15, टोटल कितना हुआ? 60 70 40 40, ये नहीं हुआ? दिस हैज टू बी 80 किलोमीटर्स। पर चेक करो 70 कैसे आ रहा है ये भाई? अक्षित कुमार 70 कैसे आ गया? जल्दी जल्दी में गड़बड़ करेंगे ना अक्षित। 70 नहीं आएगा, क्या आएगा आंसर पहले का? 80 आएगा। ओके चलो, नॉर्थ ईस्ट साउथ। ओके लेट्स सी स्टूडेंट्स, दूसरा वाला क्वेश्चन कैसे करें। तो दूसरे वाला क्वेश्चन करने के लिए इसको थोड़ा सिंप्लीफाइड फॉर्म में, आपने तो इसको लेफ्ट राइट ऐसे बनाया होगा, बट चलो हम देखते हैं इसको कैसे बनाएं। इसको सिंप्लीफाई करने के लिए पहले लिखो 10 नॉर्थ, ये होगी डायरेक्शन, यहाँ पर लिख ली मैंने। ओके, अब नॉर्थ से जब लेफ्ट टर्न लेंगे तो नॉर्थ का लेफ्ट होता है वेस्ट, तो ये हो गया 15 वेस्ट। ओके, ये भी होगी हमारी। अब वेस्ट से जब लेफ्ट टर्न लेंगे, वेस्ट में जा रहे हो, लेफ्ट टर्न लोगे साउथ में जाओगे तो 20 साउथ, ये होगी हमारी थर्ड डायरेक्शन। ओके, और साउथ से जब राइट टर्न लोगे, साउथ में हो राइट टर्न लोगे तो वेस्ट में जाओगे तो 20 वेस्ट आ जाएगा। 2 3 4, ये 4 तक हो गए। और वेस्ट से जब लेफ्ट लोगे, वेस्ट से फिर आपने लेफ्ट लिया, किधर जाओगे? साउथ में जाओगे तो 15 साउथ आ गया फिर। तो ये हमारी 5 डायरेक्शंस, और ये 5 हमने इस क्वेश्चन को इतना बना लिया। हम कोई डायग्राम नहीं बना के चल रहे हैं, ध्यान रखना स्टूडेंट्स। Okay, we are not making any diagram, so we are solving just by the shortcut method. How do we solve this? This is the method. 10 north, then 15 in which direction? North से left लिया, north से left is west. Okay, west में जा रहे हो, फिर 20 चलोगे, west से left लिया, west से जब left लोगे तो south में जाओगे, फिर south से right लिया, south से जब right में लोगे तो फिर दोबारा west जाओगे, that is 20 west, और फिर लास्ट में साउथ 15। ओके, अब मैंने क्या बताया था, नॉर्थ में नॉर्थ को ऐड करना है, नॉर्थ से अभी पहले क्या करते हैं, साउथ और साउथ को ऐड कर लेते हैं। तो इसको ऐसे रहने देते हैं, अभी साउथ में साउथ को ऐड कर लेते हैं। साउथ कितना आ गया? ये 35 साउथ। ओके, साउथ ये वाला और ये वाला हो गया। और वेस्ट में वेस्ट को ऐड कर लेते हैं, ये कितना हुआ? 35 वेस्ट, और 10 नॉर्थ बचा। ओके, अब तीनों को हमने क्या करना है, नॉर्थ और साउथ को हम सब्ट्रैक्ट करेंगे, तो ये और ये माइनस होगा, क्या बचेगा? 25 साउथ और 35 वेस्ट। ओके, तो नाउ शॉर्टेस्ट डिस्टेंस के लिए हम क्या करें, ये बेसिकली इसका क्या मतलब है कि 25 वो नीचे चला और वेस्ट में कितना चला? 35। तो ये डिस्टेंस हमें निकालना है। इस क्या वैल्यू होगी इसका स्क्वायर? 25 का स्क्वायर कितना होता है? 625, और 35 का स्क्वायर होता है 1225। ये अप्रोक्सीमेटली 1850 के आसपास आंसर आएगा, और 1850 जो है अप्रोक्सीमेटली 43 के आसपास निकल के आएगा, या 44 के, तो 43.5 विल बी द राइट आंसर। इसको कैसे निकालते हैं 1850 को? 1850 आपका आंसर आ गया, इसका अंडर रूट निकालना है स्टूडेंट्स, तो क्या करो, दो दो के पेयर बना लो इधर से, कि अप्लाई व्हाट? लॉन्ग डिवीजन। 4 4 16, बचा 2, ऊपर से उतारा हमने पूरा पेयर, दैट इज 50। 4 में 4 को ऐड किया, दैट इज 8। 8 के यहां पर क्या नंबर लगाएं? कितना नंबर लगाएं? और यहां भी मल्टीप्लाई करें ताकि ये नंबर बन जाए, वो है 83। 9 8 3 24, तो अप्रोक्सीमेटली 43.5 नहीं आएगा, अप्रोक्सीमेटली यहां पे 4 आ गया और यहां से 3 आ गया, तो पूरा एग्जैक्टली ऑलमोस्ट 43 किलोमीटर हमारा आंसर आ जाएगा। इसका आंसर स्टूडेंट्स 43 आएगा। ओके, तो सबको समझ में आ रहा है 43 कैसे आया? अब डायरेक्शन फेसिंग कौन सी डायरेक्शन है? उसने जो लास्ट डायरेक्शन चली, वो लास्ट डायरेक्शन कौन सी थी? यहां से हमने देखा था कि ये लास्ट डायरेक्शन है साउथ, तो साउथ इज द डायरेक्शन ही इज फेसिंग। ओके, और फाइनल आंसर हमारा ये आया था, तो इसमें दोनों डायरेक्शन कौन? साउथ वेस्ट है, तो डायरेक्शन ही इज ही फ्रॉम द स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट, क्या आंसर आ जाएगा? साउथ वेस्ट। तो इस तरीके से इन क्वेश्चंस को किया जाता है। दिस इज द शॉर्टकट मेथड टू सॉल्व सच क्वेश्चन। तो स्टूडेंट्स अगर क्लियर है सारा तो आप मुझे बताइए, अगर कोई डाउट है तो कमेंट बॉक्स में लिखिए, मैं आपको समझाता हूं। ज्योति, साउथ इज राइट, साउथ डायरेक्शन इज राइट आंसर, साउथ वेस्ट भी राइट है। बट ये 43 किलोमीटर कोई निकाल नहीं पाया, तो इसको हम शॉर्टकट से इसी तरीके से निकालेंगे जैसे मैंने आपको निकालना सिखाया। ओके, तो और कोई डाउट है तो मुझे बताइए। ओके, अक्षित से क्लियर है। ओके, वेरी गुड अक्षित। ज्योति, कविता क्लियर है तो मुझे बताइए, कोई डाउट है तो पूछो। ज्योति सेज नो, नो डाउट्स। ओके, वेरी गुड। तो स्टूडेंट्स, मैं आपको असाइनमेंट शीट भेजूंगा इसकी in your groups, your WhatsApp numbers, assignment sheet that will be dealing with such kind of questions। उसमें काफी सारे ऐसे क्वेश्चन होंगे और उसको आपने प्रैक्टिस करना है। ठीक है, बिकॉज दिस प्रिपरेशन जो आप कंपटीशन प्रिपरेशन कर रहे हैं कैट की, उसमें प्रैक्टिस सबसे ज्यादा जरूरी चीज है। और प्रैक्टिस में भी 4 to 5 आवर्स स्टडी अभी आप कर सकते हो, क्योंकि लॉकडाउन है, सब तरफ कोई मूवमेंट नहीं हो रही, कहीं कोई नहीं जा रहा, कोई काम नहीं हो रहा, और तो आप अपनी पढ़ाई की तरफ इसको मोल्ड कीजिए इस टाइम को। तो ज्यादा से ज्यादा पढ़ने की कोशिश करो और जितना काम मिल रहा है उसको, होमवर्क को अच्छी तरह से करो। ओके, एंड जो शीट में भेजूंगा उसको आप करके देखना। जो डाउट्स आएंगे वो नेक्स्ट टाइम करेंगे। और मैंने नेक्स्ट टाइम ध्यान रखना, रूल नंबर 3 तक कराया मैंने आज, रूल नंबर 2 तक कराया मैंने, रूल नंबर 3 मैं नेक्स्ट टाइम लूंगा और उसके बेस के ऊपर क्वेश्चंस मैं अगली बार सॉल्व करवाऊंगा। ओके, तो ये मैं शीट जो भेजूंगा उसको कर लोगे, करोगे? कमेंट्स में लिखो यस और नो। तो एक मैं शीट भेजूंगा व्हाट्सएप पे, उसको आपने जरूर करना है फॉर प्रैक्टिस, वरना ये चीजें जितनी जल्दी आई हैं आपको दिमाग में उतनी जल्दी निकल भी जाएंगी वरना। ओके, तो प्रैक्टिस से ही हम चीज को रिटेन कर सकते हैं। तो we'll be doing your homework. I'll send you the sheet PDF file in your groups. Okay, yes, okay, very good. Jyoti says yes, she will do the homework. Akshit says yes, she will do the homework. कविता yes नहीं लिख रही है कविता। Okay, कविता says yes sir. Okay. So finally students, today we'll end up here. So I hope आपको सब कुछ समझ में आया होगा। जो चीज नहीं समझ में आई, अगर दोबारा देखनी पड़े वीडियो तो देख सकते हो आप, अदरवाइज अगले क्लास में लेक्चर से पहले आप पूछिए। Okay, so that will be all for the day. Thanks a lot. Thank you and take care of yourself. Your mental mind is very important. So mind को जितना पॉजिटिव रख सकते हो इस सिचुएशन पे रखो, not eat, overeat, not oversleep. So try to maintain your health as well as your mental mind. Okay, students. So with this message, we'll end up today and hope that you will practice more and more and you will invest your time in your studies. Okay, students. Thank you. Thanks a lot.